Hi y'all, welcome to this week's video. This week's video is a book review of Fierce Obsession by S. Massery. I rated this book 5 stars when I read it last year, and this is the last book in the Hockey God series, so this is the last video you're going to get of me reviewing them before we move on to the next series. And yeah, so comment down below what you guys think the next series that I'm going to be reviewing is. I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but it's a book series I read last year, so comment down below which one you think it is. So, Fierce Obsession is about Knox and Aurora. Knox is Miles' brother. He dated Willow for a little bit, and he did not do good things back then. But now he's a pro hockey player. And Aurora is dating this other hockey player, but Knox and Aurora have known each other for a long time. They knew each other as children, basically, like teenagers. They were in love. They got married because the marriage was because they were in love, but also because she kind of needed insurance because she has this heart condition. I don't know if she needed a transplant or something. I don't exactly know what it was. I can't remember that. But it was something to do with her heart. They got married for the insurance. They were in love. She is the same age as Miles, so when he went off to college, they were still like together. And he thought something happened between her and Miles. Nothing happened between them. Like nothing. It was nothing. And so he literally was so mad at Aurora, he was like, "We're done." But he never signed divorce papers, so they're still legally married. And so basically they're done, but they're married. He goes on, dates other people. She doesn't really do that. She does end up dating this other hockey player. He's engaged to him, but then Knox ruins that because he's like, no. And she's like, just sign the divorce paper. And he's like, no. And it's just like, dude, you don't want to be with her because you think she did this. She didn't do that, but like, you don't want to be with her, but you won't let her be with other people. Makes no sense. But eventually they do work things out. They were really adorable. I think she was some sort of writer. I cannot remember, but she's great. That is literally all I remember from this book. I remember there was some drama because he does eventually figure out something. I think her friend kind of set the thing up so Knox would think that Aurora was cheating, but she wasn't. She was not. So there's that. But I did like that Knox got a little bit of a redemption arc because in the other books I could not stand him. But now I did remember I liked him. This was one of my favorites in the series. So there's that. And that's really all I remember from this book. It was so long ago that I read this. I should really just like almost reread it before I film these videos, but I'm not going to do that. I have zero energy to do that. But I would recommend this whole series because it is amazing. This book was good. What else even happened? I don't know. They got their happily ever after. It's a romance book. The first book, okay, we're going to go back and just talk about the whole series as a whole now because that is kind of stuff I can remember a little bit. The first book was good. I would recommend it. The second book wasn't my favorite, but you kind of have to read it to see the rest. The third book was really good, and the fourth, and then this book was good. The only one that wasn't my favorite, didn't love exactly, is the second one. He just did something that I was like, why did you forgive him for that? So whatever. So yeah, the whole series is good. It is darker, so you do have to like push through these guys being like really jerks. Like, why would you do that? Type of stuff. But other than that, yeah. So obviously, go read this. It's amazing. Can't really tell you any more than stuff I did. So yeah, that's the end of a little bit of an era. So like and subscribe. Comment down below what the next series you think I'm going to review is, and I'll see you next time. Bye!